You're listening to Who's Tom and Dick, a weekly podcast with your hosts, Martin Weavers, fighting stage 4 lung cancer, and Patrick Mortimer, living with heart disease. Why not grab yourself a cup of coffee, sit back, and enjoy the chatter as we discuss and share information, talking about tough subjects, and offering help, support, and motivation with a positive mental attitude.
Good morning, Martin. Jingle bells all the way.
Yeah, I'm all jingle-belled out, I am.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Christmas edition of Who's Tom and Dick, looking back over the year.
Hope you had a good Christmas, everybody.
Yes, we hope you're full of turkey, and or if you're not full of turkey, you're full of
Hope you've got plenty of stuffing.
Hope you've got stuffed. And for all those vegans and vegetarians out there, I hope you've had your nut pie or whatever it is you have.
Nut roast.
Nut roast, that's the word I was looking for.
That's it.
And I hope you're sitting back ready for a great podcast full of fun and vigour and vim.
Well, yeah, we'll see, won't we? I'm sure we'll have a little bit of fun along the way.
I think I've had too much turkey or cranberry sauce myself, but there you go. I can see it repeating.
You're full of merriment, you are.
Full of something.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it merriment, but there you go. Anyway, looking back on 2005,
Wow.
Firstly, I think we got to cover
2005.
25, sorry.
Yeah.
I've definitely had too much cranberry and a bit too many Ferrero Rochers as well.
It's added the old sauce for the custard with the alcohol in it.
Yeah, as a cherry brandy on or the brandy sauce on me Christmas pud that's doing the trick.
That is.
Looking back on 2025, firstly, we'll look at your resolution that we didn't quite make.
We nearly did, but not quite.
We nearly got there, but we're all lined up for it in 2026.
Yes.
What is it?
That was, I wanted to go to the air ambulance, didn't I?
You did.
Essex and Herts Air Ambulance, which is in Earl's Cone, which is just up the road from you. It's a little bit further from me, but they were called when Mum had her stroke and heart attack when she died. So I just wanted to go there and see where it all sort of came from, really. It's been 13 years now that,
I know you were really disappointed that you couldn't make it through due to your health.
Yeah.
But
we're going to meet the CEO, aren't we?
Sorry?
We was going to meet the CEO.
Yeah. And we still are.
I know.
Really supportive. And they're going to arrange something in the new year. I've just got to give them a tinkle and that will be done. And you'll be going over without your boot on, which will be good news.
That's the thing. Yeah, that will be the thing.
You better drive again.
I will.
So
I've forgotten.
Anyway, this episode is all about last year. Well,
I've got one thing to ask you.
What?
Did you have your Christmas log?
You and my Christmas log.
Everybody, just to let you know, Patrick has a chocolate log at Christmas every year, and he likes to get the end.
I was just going to say, and I got the end. Yeah, I had to fight my boys about it.
Yeah.
I have to fight my boys over it because they like the ends as well, because there's all chocolate on the ends, you see. So what Wendy does is she makes a log and then
3 ends.
She cuts a bit off the end and sticks it on the side so it looks like a branch of a log. And then she coats the end that she's cut, so she's got 3 ends.
So you have a Y-shaped log.
Pardon?
A Y-shaped log.
A Y-shaped log, so it looks like a log with a branch coming off it.
Yeah. Good idea, Wendy.
And there's always a robin on it as well.
Yeah, she's clever old thing, isn't she?
She ain't a bad old boot, is she? Anyway, podcasts, 2025.
Yes. We had 52 of them.
52 of them. January the 3rd. Do you remember January the 3rd? We went and spent some time with
180.
Bobby George, King of Bling.
Yeah, we did.
That was quite an interesting episode, wasn't it?
It was lovely sitting in his well, it was a games room, wasn't it?
What they call George Hall.
George Hall, yeah.
And he came out with some wonderful stories.
And he said he's got loads more, so you never know, we might go down there again one day.
It was also our first X-rated podcast.
Of course.
And almost the last, until we met Miriam Margulies.
Yeah.
Who put the icing on the cake, really, didn't she?
Yeah.
So what was your favourite podcast, Martin?
Well, I'll go from number 5 because we've both picked 5, haven't we?
Yep.
So in 5th place, Harry Hill.
Harry Hill.
Yeah.
Oh, Harry. Now, that was a laugh, that was. That was the first time we could officially say, welcome to Who's Tom and Dick and Harry.
And Harry.
Tom, Dick and Harry. He was a scream.
He was. I thought he was great. He didn't quite join in with the fight bit, did he, at the start? But he knew what we was going on about.
Fight! If you know Harry Hill, you'll know exactly what we're on about. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. He sent you a nice get well message as well, because we had this planned earlier in the year, didn't we? And you couldn't make it because of ill health.
I'll have to put that on Facebook one of these days. Because I said to him, "Can I?" And he said, "Yeah."
My 5th place one was when we did Stents Simplified.
Oh, okay.
Only because it relates to my illness, and we don't talk much about my illness, a great deal anyway. But that one was quite interesting because it was filling in the gaps for people where all about stents and what they did in the procedure it was to put them in.
Yeah, that's right.
And such a life-saving, simple operation nowadays, which is quite common.
Yeah, because I was surprised where they went in. I always thought they went straight into the heart.
Well, they go in through the wrist or the groin, a long way through a artery all the way to your heart.
Yeah.
But if you want to listen to that episode, if you're considering having stents or having to have stents, then that one will give you a good insight into the subject. That was one of my favourite ones because I had to do some research, and the research I had to do was pretty small because I'd had it all done myself, so I know what I was talking about to a certain extent.
Yeah.
To a certain extent. Get it? To a certain extent?
Extent, yeah.
Extent.
We do. We don't have to, if you have to explain it, it's not funny.
Okay. Number 4 for you.
Number 4 for me was Matrix Magic.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Now, I'm a little bit biased with that one, of course.
Yeah.
Because it's the company that my daughter ran.
Yeah.
But I know she works, like your boys work.
Mm-hmm.
But I never realised how much knowledge she had and the way we saw her training them, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it just knocked me for 6, really. It was, well, I learned a lot, about my daughter.
Yeah, I think that was more of a personal podcast for you. So, it obviously had quite an effect on you personally, didn't it?
Yeah. Just to see, what she does day in, day out. And I hear about it, not all the details, because obviously she's not allowed to tell me, but just so professional.
Yeah.
Because obviously I see the other side to my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
The daughter at home with her dad.
Yeah.
That was my 4th favourite one. So well done, Natalie Worcester.
4 for me
Yeah.
was somebody I remember in my childhood. Well, not so much childhood, but in my younger days, Mr. Motivator.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was a bubble of fun.
Cool.
Really bubbly, joyful, fit, well into his 60s. And he didn't look a day older to me, did you?
No.
He had his exquisite leotards tightly wrapped around his nether regions.
He did tell us how many he had, didn't he? I forget now.
Oh, well.
In the hundreds.
Mr. Motivator, some of you will remember good old Derek Evans, his real name. Derek.
Was it for Good Morning Britain?
Yes, I think it was the breakfast TV programmes in them days, in the 80s.
Yeah.
He used to get everybody going in the mornings, keep everybody fit, and he's still doing the same. And he does chair exercises as well.
Yeah.
So if you're confined to a chair or can't move very much, then there's still things you can do. And Derek, Mr. Motivator, in brackets, will show you how.
Yeah, no, he was good. He was a good one. My 3rd place was Darcy Diamond.
Darcy Diamond.
She was the lady who had a double mastectomy.
Mm-hmm.
She still has cancer, but she's carrying on with her life like I don't know what. She's a glamour model for swimwear and stuff like that. And some of the photographs that she does are truly inspiring. I'm in awe of her, really. I thought she was fantastic. Yeah, she's inspirational, and work, for her and for her kids. And it's funny, really, because I saw her on Anglia TV.
Yeah.
Dropped her a line, and she said, "Yeah, I'll come on." So that was nice. No, well done, Darcy. You're an inspiration, darling. Number 3 for you?
Number 3 for me was called Heart Charged. I don't know why I seem to pick my ones around the heart, but Heart Charged. I don't know whether you remember we interviewed Bethany Keane and Charlie Kirkman. Charlie was an artist, and you quite liked her paintings, didn't you?
I did.
You were especially drawn to some of those, weren't you?
I was.
In a bit of a kinky way, unfortunately.
No, they were slightly erotic.
Yeah.
And I like slightly erotic art.
They both have different heart conditions. I think it's called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy.
Yeah. I'm not laughing at the disease. I'm laughing at you.
I think that's how you pronounce it. Hypertrophic cardiomyopathy is a condition where muscle tissue of the heart becomes thickened without any obvious cause. The parts of the heart most commonly affected are the interventricular septum and the ventricles. Stop laughing, you. I'm doing quite well here with me teeth.
I tell you what, I think we ought to have a whole podcast of your pronunciations one of these days.
Well, yeah, perhaps we should. Perhaps we shouldn't. I don't know. That was a very interesting podcast, and 2 inspirational ladies. And of course, we didn't meet Bethany's sister, who was also going through similar sort of issues, but fighting it with a positive mental attitude. So going on, number 2, Martin.
Number two for me. Do you know what? I reckon we're going to have the same number 1.
Do you?
I don't know, but I'm just guessing. So number 2 for me was the MS ride across Canada.
Yeah.
It was Dominic Shadbolt. And I tell you what, I was well into that one. I really, really enjoyed it.
You always talk about that one, don't you?
I know. It's just that, he'd prepared so well for it. Place where he's going to get his spare tyres.
Mm-hmm.
He had the bike made for him. Every single detail went into that. And no, I thought that was fantastic. So well done to Dominic and all the money he raised for multiple sclerosis. That was my second favourite one. What's your second favourite, Patrick?
I don't want to keep going to celebrities, so I've sort of tried, because obviously the celebrities are exceptional podcasts for us and have been really excellent. But the one that I choose as number 2, acting it out, heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that one?
I do. The man who done the advert for it, and then he was in a real life situation.
Robert McCaffrey actually was employed as an actor. He was an actor at the time, and he was employed as an actor for a public information film to show the symptoms of a heart attack and what to do and not to do. And he'd done the program, and I think it was a few months later, he actually had a heart attack.
On the golf course, wasn't it?
On the golf course. And the acting job that he had previously probably saved his life.
Yeah.
But that's a very interesting subject to listen to, guys, because it gives you all the symptoms of a heart attack and what to do and what not to do, and how to seek medical attention immediately.
And he was obviously very lucky because he had a nurse on playing golf on the hole behind him who came to his aid, didn't he? And he was right by the clubhouse as well. All those things, took a significant, part in saving his life, really, didn't they?
Without a doubt. So that's my number 2, Robert McCaffrey.
Yeah.
I hope I got that right. I'm choosing. I should have read through all these and picked ones with easy.
Like I did, and researched.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was sitting in hospital doing it, so I had loads of time.
Yep, you did.
Okay, then.
Number 1.
Big reveal.
Big reveal.
I'll tell you what.
Martin's number one.
Would say it together on three because, we don't know what each other have picked. So just say your favourite one. So 1, 2, 3. David.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. How can you describe that podcast? 2 hours sitting with a legend of comedy.
Yeah.
As we looked out the hotel window, I said to you, "Is that David Jason in the distance?" And you said to me, "No, that's just a touch of frost." He liked that joke.
He did like it, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, I'd have thought he'd have heard that.
We were on first name terms after that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, what can we say about Sir David Jason?
That he told me to get a new phone case.
Oh, yes, and you still haven't got that case, have you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was quite amazed when he walked into the room. You sort of, people catch you in awe, don't they?
Mm.
And I've been watching Only Fools and Horses for years, and let's face it, that's what really made him famous.
Yeah.
And as he walked into that room, I thought, this is Del Boy. Did you get that impression?
Oh, definitely, yeah. To think what he'd done, and I also think of all the other things, Frost and that, and Darling Buds and May. And he came there specially to talk to us.
Yeah, and he brought his lovely wife with him, who was his assistant, his makeup artist,
hairdresser,
his sensor control mechanism.
Yeah,
it did say one or two things that we had to omit.
He did,
which weren't bad in any way.
But it showed how relaxed he was with us.
It showed exactly how relaxed he was with us.
Yeah.
Especially when he told us all about making the boots, the riding boots, into lamps.
Yeah, his little private hobby, isn't it?
So he's got a lot of private hobbies. He seems to fiddle in his little shed, making models. There's a word for this, and I don't know what it is. And if I did, I wouldn't know how to pronounce it. But it's a bit like animatronics, isn't it, for toys? He makes these toys
right.
that operate mechanically, because he'd made one for his dentist, he said.
Oh, that's right.
And he wasn't sure whether to give it to him or not.
Yeah.
I'm sure his dentist would be absolutely delighted. But one of the things that he said he made, he came across in his garage a load of old riding boots.
Mm-hmm.
The tall ones, the tall riding boots.
Yeah.
And he made them into standard lamps with a lampshade on the top. Because he'd seen them in a hotel he stayed in once.
Yeah.
The only problem he had is he didn't know how to pack them and send them.
I think one of the funniest things was when, because out of respect, I kept calling him Sir David, didn't I?
Yeah.
Then right at the end, I called him Sir Derek, which was Derek Trotter from Fools and Horses.
Yeah, we did well to get through that, really, without calling him Derek a few times.
I know.
You plonker.
He did laugh about it, so that was one good thing. And we had a nice night away in Aylesbury, didn't we?
We did. A lovely hotel.
Yeah. That's what we do this for, or I do, for the thrill of meeting them kind of people and meeting the public as well, because the public have got so many good stories as well. I mean, there's so many more people we could have included in the top 5, isn't there?
There are.
And we apologise for leaving anybody out who's not in there, because every interview was good, wasn't it?
What about Miriam Margolyes then? She was a
Scream?
A scream, weren't she?
Yeah.
Oh dear, she put the cat among the pigeons.
Yeah, but you did encourage her. The first thing you sort of talk to her about was farting.
Well, I wanted to get her on the right path, you see. And she was away once.
Most people just say, "Hi, Miriam, and thank you very much for coming on the podcast." You know what makes you fart?
I wanted to break the ice.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she was good, very good. As was Lee Mack.
Lee Mack, brilliant. Once he got organised.
And our other friends talking about erectile dysfunction and alcoholism. We could have put lots in, but we only had 5 spaces.
I'll pick out these names I can't say, so you say them, you see. So, Hirschsprungs.
Yeah, you've got that one.
Remember Hirschsprungs?
Yeah, Tom's Hirschsprungs.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We mustn't forget our charity of choice this year, Each. That was an incredible interview, that was.
East Anglian Children's Hospice.
That's right. They do a wonderful job for families and children in East Anglia. And that brings us on to Griff Rhys-Jones.
Yeah.
We thought David Jason was a great interview, 2 hours long, but I think Griff beat that, didn't he?
He holds the record, 2.5 hours, yeah.
2.5 hours. But that was an enjoyable...
Chris Booth went on a fair bit.
Who?
Chris Booth talked a fair bit.
He did? Yeah, but then he had a complicated subject to discuss with prostate cancer.
Yeah. But he didn't beat Griff Rhys-Jones.
No, I don't think anybody will.
No.
It didn't seem like 2.5 hours, did it?
No, it didn't. He was charming to be with. Really, really nice. We thank everybody who's been on for an interview this year. And do you know what I'm going to do, Pat?
What are you going to do, Mark?
I'm not going to do a joke of the week.
No?
No. I
thought you would have had a few out of
Christmas crackers.
Christmas crackers.
Yeah, have you got any resolutions?
I haven't made any yet. It's not January the 1st yet, so I'll think of a few. But the trouble is,
I've already, because I sat in the hospital, I've already thought of a few.
You shouldn't be making New Year's resolutions, really. You should be making resolutions throughout the year, shouldn't you?
Yeah, but I like to set myself goals.
And what goals are you setting yourself for 2026?
Well,
I know you're going to hopefully see Arsenal play Crystal Palace last game of the season
and win the league.
If Dom can arrange tickets for you, that would be marvellous.
That would, yeah. So for our show, I'd like to do another radio show.
Right, well, that should be easy.
I think it's going to be because Suffolk Sounds wanted to do an hour on us, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, was that
in
the studio or?
No, in the studio.
Excellent, good.
Yeah. So that's more, realistic than a dream. I'd like
and
to
I think we're due to go back on Wayne Bavin's show, don't you?
We ought to. He was the very first, wasn't he?
That was 2 years ago, believe it or not.
I know. And we had our own parking space. I'd like to get us on TV.
Would you?
I don't know what for, whether we go on Look East and talk about all what we do with the celebrities and all the public. And, I've often thought about writing to them. Or
I got one for you. I know you're on.
Yeah, tell me, or we try and get on Bargain Hunt, Bullseye. I mean, we've tried, haven't we?
Yeah.
What have you got?
I was going to say, when you go down to Crystal Palace, why don't you streak across the pitch?
No. Do you remember when we did a comedy, we said about the London Marathon?
Yeah.
We was going to join the London Marathon the last sort of 10 yards and get publicity on the news.
Yeah.
We always said we'd do that.
Perhaps if you streaked across the football pitch, I'm not sure how far you'd get before the stewards caught you. Probably just get over the barrier, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd want to get caught straight away, I think.
Well, why don't you put your referee's kit on under your coat, strip off, and then jump over the barrier when they're not looking? You could say you've refereed a Premiership game then.
Well, that bloke did, didn't he? The Man United. He put the kit on and joined the team for the photograph.
Yeah, but you could be a ref, couldn't you?
Yeah, I ain't got the Premiership kit.
And yeah?
No,
it's all in black anyway, so it wouldn't matter on TV, would it?
No, they're green and yellow now, don't they?
I'm sure we could arrange one somewhere.
Couple of other things is like to go and get a couple of megastars. Someone like Elton John, Ed Sheeran, just one of them.
Megastars.
A megastar, yeah.
Right.
And then the other,
Adrian Charles.
Eh?
Adrian Charles.
I was aiming a bit bigger than that. Sorry, Adrian, if you're listening. But also, I'd like us to.
Well, Cliff Richards has just come out that he's just been treated for prostate cancer.
Yeah.
There's a ideal candidate. Chris would be a great guest, wouldn't he?
You normally get on your computer and find these people.
Yeah.
Their addresses.
Yeah, I've got to be careful I don't get arrested for that.
Yeah. And the other thing is for us to actually go on a celebrities podcast or something.
Yeah.
And talk about our podcast on their podcast. So that's just a couple of things,
What about the other thing is to get a couple of caps with Who's Tom and Dick on.
Now, I nearly got them in Walton Felix Stowe the other day, but he couldn't print them on site.
Right.
So, but yeah, we need them for the summer.
That's the summer project.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if my chest doesn't get any better,
Yeah.
and my leg doesn't get any better, you'll be pushing me around in my wheelchair.
Yeah, you'll be all right. You won't stay with that boot on any longer than you have to.
No, I know I won't.
That's for sure. And hopefully your chest will get better.
Yeah. Well,
So keep your fingers crossed for all that.
Yeah. So that's the end of another year, Pat.
That is 2025 coming to a close. Where has that time gone?
What are you doing for New Year?
We've not got anything planned as yet.
I'm not doing nothing. I'm staying in.
Stay safe, stay quiet, keep away from crowds.
Yeah, my wife is, when she's working, masking up, gloves as well, so she doesn't pick up anything where she works.
Yeah.
And bring home. So, just got to be very, very careful this next year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that does mean then, I guess, that your singing career, is it over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
You finally pulled the plug.
Yeah. I haven't told everybody yet, but
no,
I will do it one by one.
You just told everybody.
Well, I've just told everybody here, yeah. But the clubs may not listen. So I've told a couple of clubs today.
Yeah.
It was sad, and they sent me lovely messages.
How did the boys take it?
I think Richard expected it, and Les wasn't surprised, but they both said, "Do what I feel."
Yeah.
And I said I was going to give up 2 years ago, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I've had a bonus.
You have. You've done really well over the last couple of years. You've done a lot of gigs, haven't you?
Yeah. So we'll see. Anyway.
Well,
we won't see. I won't be starting again.
No, but it could mean a few more weekends away in Betsy.
That's definitely in the planning, because we can keep ourselves to ourselves in Betsy.
So there's a bright side to it, isn't there?
Yeah, that's right.
It's not so bad mixing with people in outside air. Like if you go down to the football match at Crystal Palace, you can still wear a mask, but you'll be in the air, and you catch far less in open air than you do in a cooped up room or on a train. That's the trouble.
Well, I've got test match tickets as well in the summer with Johnny, so that's in the open air again. But I had to tell them last night that I won't be able to see Jim Davidson because it's indoors.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, at the Charter Hall in Colchester.
He's about 72 now, Jim Davidson.
He's getting on, isn't he?
He is 72. I think I saw it the other day.
All right, yeah. I've always wanted to see him, and I got the chance, and there's going to be some disappointments in the year.
Yeah.
But I've just got to stay as healthy as I can for my friends, my family, my wife,
Well, you have to fill those disappointments with other opportunities, like, you might not be singing at the weekend, but you'll have a nice weekend away in the Betsy.
Well, someone said to me, why don't I do my the shows I used to do from my kitchen, and just go out live on Facebook?
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, my brother suggested that. That was another good podcast.
The TNA. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good podcast.
So I've got lots of things to think about, but it's coming to terms with it, Pat. I mean, I've sung since 1991. Then I met you in 93, and we did what we did. So I look back and think, well, I've had a good old innings with it. Sung in some lovely places, done a bit of TV work, so.
There's been some screams along the way.
Certainly has. So, yeah, I'll be disappointed to give up. I won't be disappointed not to get a chest infection.
Well, the trouble is, you've experienced it this last couple of weeks. You've been in hospital for 2 weeks. And, it's 2 weeks wasted, isn't it?
Mm.
And that could be, if you're going in these clubs and things, risking it all, it might be good for one night, but you end up spending 2 or 3 weeks in hospital.
I know.
And God forbid you get like you did in the August of 23. Two.
Yeah.
I'm good with dates, aren't I? You were in there for a long time.
Yeah, I was in out as well, wasn't I?
Yeah. So, you're risking putting yourself back in hospital, really, aren't you?
Yeah. And he said, getting weaker and weaker as well. So that's what the Dr. P said.
Yeah. So you don't put yourself in harm's way.
Yeah. I said to him in hospital that there was a saying within the Arsenal fans, and the saying was, "In arson, we trust." I said, my motto is, "In Patterson, I trust."
Right. That's
you
good,
know,
yeah.
a chuckle.
Yeah. I was a bit worried where that was going, but
Yeah.
right in.
Yes. Anyway, we'll have to say goodbye to everybody for now.
Yeah, thanks for listening to us in 2025, and I hope you come back in 26.
Please join us in 26.
We'll be back again, bright and bushy-tailed as ever.
And I'll have a joke of the week ready for you.
Remember, I was just going to say, remember, stay positive, but you just put the kibosh on that. But yeah, remember to stay positive in whatever you do. Keep a positive mental attitude at all times.
Yep.
Turn your what?
Turn that frown upside down.
That's it.
There you go.
That's Martin's motto now. Turn the frown upside down.
That's right, yeah.
Thanks for listening. See you next year.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you next year. Bye.
You've been listening to the Who's Tom and Dick podcast with your hosts, Martin Weavers and Patrick Mortimer. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the show on Apple, Spotify, or your favorite streaming platform. New episodes are available every Friday. Thanks for tuning in.